Hey folks, this is BestInSlot with the latest news for Jurassic World Evolution 2 and the upcoming Jurassic Park 30th anniversary celebration happening this year on the 16th of July. Now, a couple of days ago I brought you the news that Universal had revealed via a press release the whole slate, and thanks to Jurassic Outpost for sharing it in the first place, they'd revealed their whole slate of content coming for this anniversary, and amongst that list was Frontier, and it said Frontier are bringing DLC packs and content to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Well, thanks to a forum post from Frontier this morning, we have a little more confirmation on what that might actually be. Francesca said this: "Hey there." I imagine they were finger guns. "We're so excited for the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary and can't wait to celebrate with a free decorative update planned for everyone for the anniversary itself. Keep an eye on our social channels for more on that update closer to the time." So obviously the key line here really is free decorative update planned for everyone for the anniversary itself. Now, this does not mean there's not a DLC coming. However, it does kind of feel like it's pushing in that direction. I suspect what's gone on here, and there's no confirmation either way, but I suspect Universal have got the wrong end of the stick. They've put out their press release, mentioned DLC packs, people have got excited, myself included, and then Frontier thought, right, we need to throw a little water onto this fire. It's not a DLC, it's a free decorative update. Now, that could be very exciting in and of itself. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but I do want to address this first. So it definitely doesn't confirm there's no DLC coming, but to me it definitely suggests it. It would be very unlike Frontier to announce or even hint at a DLC months ahead of time, however, so you never know for sure. But as I've said multiple times in videos, I do think a 30th anniversary DLC would be quite a struggle because they've already done Return to Jurassic Park. How do you do an entire DLC when you've already kind of mined that source so well? Of course, there's things we're missing. We're missing Stegosaurus, Microceratus, for example, the two main outliers in terms of dinosaur species. But everything else we're missing isn't really a DLC per se. You know, we don't need to, story-wise, we don't need it. We've got Chaos Theory. We've played Return to Jurassic Park. So it wouldn't surprise me if maybe we get Segi and Micro via other DLCs in the future, and this is not going to be a 30th anniversary DLC, but just a free update. But let's talk about that free update. It's a decorative update, so let's assume again that the language means what it means, and we're just getting new decorations. There's actually a really cool selection of things we could possibly get here. So, first of all, just placeable Jurassic Park gates. Of course, we have access to these via our tour routes, but it'd be good to be able to, you know, put them on our guest paths, be able to sort of manually place them with a little bit more control, have them in front of our exhibits, yada, yada, yada. Just have a little bit more freedom with your Jurassic Park gates and where you place them. John Hammond statue, technically not from Jurassic Park, it is of course from the Jurassic World Innovation Center, but it's very appropriate for Jurassic Park. It feels like the right thing to do, and it would feel like a really cool way to honor the 30th anniversary DLC by honoring the creator of Jurassic Park, essentially. And the statue itself looks pretty great. I'd really like more decorations like this in the game in general, so that would be a big plus for me. The security bunker from the first game from Jurassic World Evolution, the Return to Jurassic Park DLC, never made it into the second game. I believe there's a few other things in Return to Jurassic Park that haven't quite made the transition. We only just got the bathrooms, basically. There's a few other buildings and stuff that haven't made it into the second game yet, so those as either alternate options or as placeable decorations would be really good as well. My beloved, I don't know why I love this vehicle gate so deeply, but I really love this vehicle gate. If we could get like another addition to the vehicle gates in the game. You know, at the moment we've got these slightly boring ones where it's just like a metal panel that slides out from side to side. Replace it with these beautiful Jurassic Park ones with all their fences and all their weird wires and all these electricity signs and just really cool stuff. I'd love to see those come to life in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And major ones, the banner maybe, although that's a little bit more difficult, but maybe it's like a banner that hangs over your path, you know, put it on two sticks and you can put it over your central pathways when dinosaurs ruled the earth. And of course the skeletons as well that sit in the middle of the rotunda in the Jurassic Park Visitor Center. We've got a placeable Spinosaurus skeleton, but I can definitely see a Rex skeleton or even the entire battle scene being built into a placeable decoration as well. Again, I feel the game needs more large decorations. This is something I've mentioned recently, but it would really benefit from some statues and some more excessive fountains and some big gates and just stuff to kind of bulk up our parks a little bit. And finally, it seems like a joke, but the big pile of feces from the first Jurassic Park would be really good if you could place these and maybe like half-eaten dinosaurs or skeletons and stuff, just stuff to make our exhibits feel a little bit more lifelike. Yeah, okay, it would be a shame it's not an actual mechanic in the way that, say, Prehistoric Kingdom has, but I would utilize piles of dung in my exhibits if I could, just a little bit here and there. This one's a little bit out of left field, but you know, it's worth noting. But either way, there's tons, and I'm sure there's tons more. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love new fences and paths as well. Not all the fences from Jurassic Park have made it into Evolution 2, and of course, path-wise, whilst I don't think there's anything too specific to Jurassic Park, I would love more variety in that regard as well. It might be a tiny update. It might be a teeny tiny update. It might well have a DLC as well. We don't know that for sure. But I would lean towards it just being a decorative update and the DLC being something else entirely. That would be my impression based on what we've heard, but you can never really tell. Of course, if we find out any more information, I will tell you right here on the channel. Let me know what you think. Would you be excited about a purely decorative update? I do think it's a cool idea. I do think we need that more than new species, but it depends how full it is. If it's one item, I'm going to be a little disappointed. This is a big anniversary. The game needs a little bit of love. But if we get 4 or 5 different things, that could be really good. I think 4 would be like my minimum to be happy. There's a happiness level and I need to hit it. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers, much love as always. Oh, throw me a like if you enjoyed the video. That would make you a very cool person. Don't you want to be a very cool person? I mean, you're here at 2 PM on a weekday watching a dinosaur video game video. We're not cool people, ladies and gentlemen. We need to up the cool factor. And the way you do that is by liking the video. If you like the video because of that sentence, please tell me, because I can't believe that would possibly work. Thanks for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.